allegations or responded to the news that we were just talking about of Iran attempting to interfere in the election. Here's what he had to say.
Iran hacked into my campaign. I don't know what the hell they found. I'd like to find out. Couldn't have been too exciting. But they gave it to the Biden campaign.
All right, we should also note that the Harris campaign has also responded saying, in part, quote, we're not aware of any material being sent directly to the campaign. A few individuals were targeted on their personal emails with what looked like a spam or phishing attempt. We condemn in the strongest terms any efforts by foreign actors to interfere in the U.S. elections, including this unwelcome and unacceptable malicious activity. So should voters be concerned about foreign actors' potential involvement in the election? I think that's something we've been sort of talking about throughout the morning.
Well, there you have it. We found it. I was waiting for this. I was waiting, like you wait for the top of the hour ad break. I was waiting for a right-wing fundamentalist that the Democratic Party won't actually accept the endorsement of. There you have it. Because when it's Dick Cheney, they love that shit. But when it's the motherfucking Ayatollah, they're like, no. Also, nothing funnier than talking about foreign interference in our elections, you know, and then never bringing up Israel on that conversation. Anyway, here's the 3-minute ad break now. The Ayatollah, like hyping up the fucking Ayatollah is absolutely in line with Dick Cheney. Bro, 220 ounce? No. 220 grams of chicken. I have 22 ounces, like 21.6 ounces of chicken in front of me right now. Okay? Are you referencing the AIPAC? Yes. But not just AIPAC, just like any number of different versions of the Israeli lobby and influence operations that currently are happening every day of the fucking week.
Is this setting the stage for Trump to, I don't know, suggest that maybe the election was rigged?
Emery, the Department of Homeland Security has been sounding this alarm since the summer, really. Outside of some of those issues that your last guest just discussed with you, they specifically talked about the potential influence in this election by foreign actors through the use of AI-generated content. As we just heard there from the former president, it's likely that he will invoke these hacking attempts by foreign actors as, you know, he continues to sow doubt preemptively about the results of the 2024 presidential election.
All right, Torian, thank you very much.
Now to new concerns about election security. U.S. intelligence agencies accuse Iran of hacking the...
I mean, this is such a good fucking opportunity for the Dems to literally just turn around and be like, we never got this material, but even if we did, we would never use them because we're not the Trump administration with, like, you know, Russian hacked materials. That's it. Just say that. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do to communicate in a way that is, like, politically advantageous for you. In another way that is, like, politically advantageous for you, you could just be like, yeah, we would never do that because we're not the fucking Republican Party. Feel me? Oh my God. No one gives a shit about anything I'm saying right now. They're still talking about how people are eating 220 pounds of cock every day in the chat. Sometimes I like to think we're a community of like-minded adults who are responsible. And in these moments, I realize, nope, that's not the case at all. Not even a little bit. Okay? Not even a little bit.
Trump campaign and sending stolen information to people associated with the Biden campaign. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas is in Washington with more. Good morning, Pierre.
Michael, good morning. Intelligence officials in Microsoft are warning that foreign enemies are intensifying their efforts targeting this year's election, and there's new evidence of just how brazen Iran has become.
This morning, the FBI, Homeland Security cyber officials, and the Director of National Intelligence with a disturbing new claim about the Iranian government's secret effort to target our election, accusing Iranian hackers of stealing non-public material from former President Trump's campaign and then sending it directly to individuals associated with President Biden's campaign. The joint intelligence statement makes clear that the stolen information, which was sent in the form of emails, was not solicited by any Biden campaign official, and there's no evidence they responded.
Wow.
But overnight, that didn't stop former President Trump from raising questions and his campaign was quick to demand more information about how the Biden campaign responded to the hack, which took place earlier.
I don't get it. Like, if Iran wants this shit to be like public knowledge, like opposition research, they should probably not send it to the fucking Harris camp or the Brandon camp, because those guys are pussies. They'll never use it. You gotta fucking WikiLeaks that shit, dude. Try to get it out there through other means.
Tonight.
Yeah, I know JD Vance wrote a 2012 blog about how the GOP is mean to immigrants. Whatever you do, don't talk about AIPAC. No. Would you take it? If I had, like, I mean, the legality of the situation is it's on shaky grounds, right? I don't think I would, like, openly admit to taking such a thing. Like, I would not even petition it, because I feel like even petitioning it is probably illegal. And we know how the American government treats people, whistleblowers specifically. You would get arrested, lol? Yeah. Just go the Tim Pool route and get that bag, baby. It doesn't work that way. There's a difference between cutting propaganda for a foreign adversary and, like, getting paid to do so versus, like, seeking out non-public information that foreign adversaries hacked and achieved by, I mean, foreign adversaries, like, gathered by hacking a political campaign. All right. Let's continue.
The summer before Biden dropped out of the race.
They just released a report confirming that Iran actors hacked into the Trump campaign's email accounts and in turn sought to give the hacked materials to the Biden-Harris campaign.
The Harris-Walsh campaign quickly responding, condemning any kind of foreign election interference. They said they cooperated with law enforcement.
Except for Israel. Come on. We hate foreign election interference, except for Israel. When Israel does it, we love it. Israel gets to do it. And you better not fucking speak out against that, or I will explode your telecommunications devices. Just saying. You fucking better not, dude. You better not even think. You better not even think about it. As a matter of fact, oops, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it right now. Sorry. I like that. I mean, one outcome of this is BDS. You know what I mean? Maybe more people will be like, out of self-preservation, try and do BDS now to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to think twice about my fucking soda stream. Or even my, like, Intel processor if it was made in Israel. I love chatter saying, what is BDS? BDS is boycott, divestments, and sanctions on the state of Israel. It is a peaceful movement. It's a peaceful civil disobedience movement tailored around the successful BDS initiative against apartheid South Africa. And because it's good and peaceful and smart, it is also illegal in multiple American states to support, which is a direct violation of First Amendment rights.
Noting that they were unaware of any stolen information being sent directly to the campaign. Instead, they say it went to the personal email of individuals.
Yeah, I did cover the nasty Dan Aykroyd-looking congresswoman asking activists if they have pagers on.
Tied to the campaign, and that it looked like spam. On Wednesday, the president and vice chairman of Microsoft issuing a stark warning to Congress.
There are real and serious threats. And it is an election where Russia, Iran, and China are united with a common interest in discrediting democracy in the eyes of our own voters. But this has also become an election of Iran versus Trump and Russia versus Harris.
Intelligence officials say that foreign election interference may only get worse down the stretch of the campaign, and Microsoft is warning that the final hours before the election.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it $1.50, no disrespect, but, like, honestly, the fatwas and shit, like, bro, they couldn't even kill, what's the guy? Salman Rushdie, okay? All right, that's the guy, right? The one who wrote the book. Like, these guys have no smoke, okay? Straight up. If you can't kill Salman Rushdie, there's just no way you're getting to fucking President Donald Trump. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's not happening. Like, they caught. Like, think about it this way: Salman Rushdie got stabbed. Okay, he got stabbed in a pretty brutal way, but it's like he has no protection, dude. He's just a guy, bro. He's just a guy who writes books, not the motherfucking former president.
Likely will be the most active and perhaps the most scary, Rebecca.
Those critical 48 hours. Okay, Pierre, thank you so much.